thought Kuma was sending me 1 journal and they sent me 4. Spoiled. Hi, it's Erin, and today I am expanding your horizons for the world of available bullet journals, if that's a thing that you like to do, with some lovely dotted journals from a brand called Kuma Stationery and Crafts. Just before we talk about these notebooks, the folks at Kuma have given me a discount code, Erin. I'll pop it up on the screen for you so you can get a little discount if you would like to purchase one of these babies for yourself. It is also an affiliate code, so I will also make a little bit of money if you do make a purchase, and it will support me, so thank you. These guys have an About Us page on their website, which makes me really happy. I just like to know about the people who run the brands. So these guys are a husband and wife team. I'm not sure where they're based, actually, but they're a team that loves stationery and animals, and they have a little red panda as their logo, which is a bit cute. Kuma means bear in Japanese, I'm pretty sure, and they are inspired by Japanese stationery. Yeah, it says we've always both had a passion for Japanese kawaii aesthetics and wanted to incorporate this into our brand. They also have photos of their cats on their website, which makes me really happy. Kuma, Haru, and Ren, and photos of their sweeties. Something like that makes me really want to buy from a brand when they're like, we're a husband and wife team and these are our cats. I'm like, I love you guys. Kuma Stationery and Crafts ship worldwide. They ship to over 150 plus countries and are adding to the list. You get free worldwide tracked shipping on orders over $39. I'm not sure what currency that refers to. I'm gonna assume US, just because I assume US with everything. They offer a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you get a full refund or replacement if you don't receive your order within 60 days, or if it is faulty or damaged. And the FAQ and shipping information pages seem to be the same page. Let's open some journals, shall we? So they come in a box. That's important to mention, I think. I typically prefer for my journals to ship in a box because it means that they are going to be in better condition. Sometimes the boxes, one of these, like the box corners are a little bit dinged up, which sometimes means that they've had a bit of a rough time getting to me. We're gonna begin with this one. Look at this beauty. The technical specifications on all of these journals are the same, so I'm gonna tell you the nitty-gritty about this one. But as far as page information, number of dots per page, stuff like that, it's all gonna be the same. It's just the covers that are different and a couple of little extra details like the embossing and the, what's this called? Page edge prettiness. These notebooks are all from their Luna series, and this is the Enchanted Moon limited edition bullet journal. $31.98 US. I'm not sure how limited, but if you like the looks of it, maybe jump on it quickly just in case. This is a black faux leather covered journal. I think it's gorgeous. I do also think that black faux leather covered journals, not just this one, black faux leather covered journals in general, show up fingerprints a lot. Just something to consider. You can clean it pretty easily. Like I just usually wipe them down with a little bit of a cleaning solution or just water and a cloth, and that seems to work very well. The back cover is embossed with the Kuma Stationery and Crafts logo. It's a blind deboss, so it's set in, it doesn't have any foil in it or anything. It's quite subtle. It feels nice. The cover, of course, has this beautiful moon and clouds embossing, which is super gorgeous, very whimsical. And there is also embossing on the spine too. This, I think, is their signature thing. This is on all of the journals, the moon, crescent moon and 3 little stars. Very, very cute. The pages are lined in gold, and there are 2 also gold ribbon bookmarks down here. Opening up, important stuff on the inside. The first end sheet is printed with the Kuma logo. Yeah, there's the crescent moon again. So it's interesting because they have a logo, which is the red panda, which is on the boxes and on the website. This must be like the easy to print on a spine condensed version, the crescent moon and the stars. There's a nameplate area this journal belongs to and some dots for you to put your name there. And then kumastationerycrafts.com and a tiny little red panda at the bottom, which is cute. 160 GSM ultra thick paper, they refer to it as. I think of 160 GSM as standard bullet journal paper. It's my preferred. I wouldn't necessarily want to go much thicker. I do have the String and Space dot grid journal, which has 170. I honestly can't really tell the difference. Did you hear my thumb crack? 160, I don't think of it as ultra thick anymore, but it is a good density of paper because then you don't get bleeding and ghosting in your journal from your pens. So unless you like that, in which case by all means use an 80 GSM journal, go for your life. Like, that's what they're for. I always have to mention it. Alcohol markers will still bleed through the page because they are a different kind of chemistry. You want to stick to water-based markers. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, there's a video up here so you can learn. The pages are a bright white. I actually think the dots are a bit darker than in the other journals I've used. I'm currently using the SassyPigeonHQ journal. The dots are a bit lighter in that. Archer and Olive and Notebook Therapy also, I think, are a little bit lighter. And just for comparison, this is the Moonbeam journal from the Washi Tape Shop, which has a creamier, warmer colored page, so you can really get the sense of that white, bright paper. Even though the dots are darker than I'm used to, I don't think they are a deal breaker. I don't think they're too dark. I think they're fine. You just get used to it as you use a journal, you know, it's just, it is what it is. There are 38 spaces vertically and 26 spaces horizontally, which is pretty standard for an A5 journal, which this is. I didn't mention that, did I? They're A5, they're all A5. Something I think is quite interesting about the way the Kuma journals ship is that they come with the elastic, which matches the cover, I should mention. This one has black elastic with the black cover. They come with the elastic already tucked over the front of the journal. Ordinarily, when you buy a journal like this, the elastic is tucked over the back inside cover, like that, because then the pressure sometimes from having the elastic wrapped around the cover can leave a little indent, and that's actually visible in a couple of these journals. So something to consider. It's gonna happen anyway while it sits on your desk. If you use the elastic to close the journal, like it's fine, it's gonna happen. I just thought it was interesting. This one, it's actually quite visible that there's a little indent there, but it doesn't bother me. If it would bother you, just FYI. There is also a pocket in the back of the journal, which has a couple of things in it. You get a little Kuma Stationery and Crafts business card, and you also get this gorgeous little bookmark as well. So it's got the adorable red panda like cuddling into the moon at the top, which I think is really sweet. It's got a little bumpy edge down one side that I guess you could use for some texture to draw along in your journal if you wanted. You could probably use the little stars as templates too if you wanted to. And this side has a cute little 3cm ruler, which is really a nice touch. I can't imagine how often a 3cm ruler would come in handy, but I like the option. I like that I have it. All of the journals come with the same bookmark and the little business card as well. So I just want to read a little bit more on the website. They have a little blurb about each of the journals specifically. It's not kind of just like, this is the journal and this is what it looks like. They've got a little bit to know, although it does seem to, it has a little ... but you can't expand it. Is that correct? That's interesting, but at least we can find out a little bit. It says, introducing our Lunar Enchanted Moon limited edition A5 bullet journal made with eco-friendly bamboo paper. I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, interesting. I wonder what the paper in my other journals is. I've never looked into it. Part of our Lunar collection, handcrafted dotted notebook range, inspired by Eastern cloud art, our Enchanted Moon design has ... and then it trails off the screen and you can't actually expand the section. That's frustrating. I want to know more. Oh, also apparently the design is hand stamped, so that's cool. That's the Enchanted Moon variety. Let's have a look at another one, shall we? Of the journals the folks at Kuma sent me, this one is my favorite. This one is called Hourglass Dreams. It is navy blue linen covered. I've already got so much cat hair on this. If you get a linen cover, they just tend to pick up a little bit more detritus as they go through life. I have a black and white cat, so no matter what color the journal is, it's gonna show up his fur on it, which is kind of funny. Also shirts, same thing. It's worth it. I would just get some sticky tape. If you need to clean up the cover on a linen journal, sticky tape, lay it down, peel it up. Bob's your uncle. You've got a clean journal again. It's great. It actually picks up, it's like vacuuming your journal, you know? Look at this hourglass design, look at it. Is that not incredibly beautiful? Oh my God, it's just stunning. Also has the moon on the spine there, also has the gold edge pages. All of the technical specifications are the same. It's got the same paper inside, it has the pocket in the back, it's got the same printed end sheet in the front, and the bookmark and the business card in the pocket as well. I love a linen journal. I've just been using a linen journal for the second half of 2022. I like the texture of it. I like the faux leather too, but I think linen feels better to me. I couldn't tell you why. I don't know if I understand entirely why. This one is $31.98. That's US dollars. You can choose your currency. They've got a whole range of them to choose from, so that's always nice. Hourglass Dreams is now in the running for my second journal of 2023. I'm gonna have to take a vote when we get closer to the time, because this one's called Moonlit Potions. Remember from the bookmark, there was the little red panda snuggling into the moon. We have that artwork here inside a little potions bottle with some stars around. I just think it's gorgeous. Also the light blue, it's like a muted blue. Oh, pretty. This one is a little bit different in that it has this gorgeous star and moon detail on the page edges as well as the gold edging. It's also got these little stars and moons. So pretty. That kind of thing looks its best when you first get the journal and you haven't put anything in it, especially if you like to stick paper and stickers and stuff into your journal near page edges. It starts to lose its crispiness, but that's okay. It's part of using the journal. One thing I will say about this one, the spine binding on this one looks a little bit different to the others. It's a little bit wrinkly. Don't know if that would affect its function at all. Don't really care, to be honest, as long as the book still functions the way it's supposed to, but it does make me a little bit sus because this is also a linen cover. The other linen cover on the navy one, the Hourglass, is completely smooth. So I'm like, what happened here? It still feels plenty robust though. Also, I forgot to mention, they all have the same gold, what are these called? Ribbon bookmarks as well. They match with the gold edging and the gold embossing on the covers as well. So I think that's really smart to have them consistent throughout all of the journals. It looks great on all of them too, so. This one is a little bit more on the cutesy side. It wouldn't rule it out for me, but it does make me a little bit more hesitant to use a journal that's like a little bit cutesy-witsy, you know? Whereas this feels quite mature, and I feel like this one too, you can use it at any age, you know, because I'm in my mid-30s. I don't have kids. I'm like too childish. It's walking the line. And then we've got one more. Oh, Lilac. If the last one was bordering on a bit too cutesy for me, this one has crossed over the line. I still think it's beautiful. I just don't think it's for me. Also, it matches my shirt. This one's called Cosmic Kuma. This one also has a faux leather cover. I think I like the faux leather better in lighter colors because then it doesn't show up the fingerprints. I think that's what it is. I think that's why I don't prefer them over linen. Again, gold embossed, gold ribbon bookmarks, gold page edges with the beautiful extra detail. This one doesn't appear to have any bubbly spine at all, so that's always good. I'm not sure if the red panda has a little halo here or if he's wearing a space helmet, but either way, it's very cute. I haven't given any of these journals a pen test, but I have been around the block a little bit, you know. I've been bullet journaling since 2017 and I have used lots of similar paper. I'm very confident that these will not bleed or ghost with the usual suspects like your Tombow dual tip brush pens or your like Pigma Micron fine liners, anything like that. If it's water-based, it should hold up just great. Paint pens and stuff like that too, like yeah, you should have a good time. Watercolor will do what watercolor always does on paper that is not designed to handle watercolor. I think it will go fine. The paper will bubble up a little bit. It's not the end of the world, but like, you just have to be aware. Huge thanks to the folks at Kuma for sending me these lovely journals to try out. I can't wait to give them a good go. One of them might be my journal for the second half of the year. Another one might be my next reading journal. We'll have to wait and see. If this is your first time here, or maybe you just needed a little bit more convincing, feel free to hit subscribe down below. Join my little stationery family here on YouTube. We talk about stationery and bullet journaling every Friday, Australian time, so something to look forward to every week. Hopefully I'll see you in next week's video as well. Until then, take care, and I hope you're having a wonderful week. Bye.